Hello everybody and welcome to this vlog with yours truly, SlowWolf. So today we got a bit of a sentimental one, considering it's the holidays and everything. And I've got a little bit of a lesson that I learned today that I want to kind of just put to good use. But let's start with the story that kind of started all this thinking off. So, earlier this week, there was an ice storm that hit the place. And it was a really big ice storm. Like, I'm talking, there's still half a centimeter to a centimeter worth of ice on any given part of any given branch of any tree in my area. And this hit a pretty wide area. Like, it hit in and around Toronto, and I know a lot of people that have been without power for quite some time. So, and like, in the city, too. It's ridiculous. So, with that in mind, I'm going outside for the first time in a few days. Yeah, that's not a big deal usually, but like there's ice everywhere. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna steel myself. I'm gonna go outside. I put on my boots and everything because I hate ice. I love snow. Ice can bite me, and I'm going outside because like we need to get some food for the Christmas dinner and everything the next day tomorrow, and we need to get a Christmas tree because it's been like we meant to get one a little while ago, but we never got the chance. So I'm going outside and I've got my mom to come with me because she's the one who's doing all the grocery shopping. Normally my mom also brings along my little brother, but for reasons I completely forgotten right now, he didn't come. He couldn't come. And as a result, it was just me and my mom to pick up all these groceries and this Christmas tree. So we go into the grocery store. It's about like 15 minutes away, and by walking. And we pick up all the groceries, and she's got like this little chariot that rolls around that she pulls. So that's got all the groceries in it. Awesome food to bar. Then we're off to get the Christmas tree, and we go into the lot where there's all the trees. There's not too many of them left, and the ones that are left they're not like unshabby, but they're not like pristine either. They're good trees. They're just they're trees. They're normal, regular trees. So there's a flat $30 rate on them. Okay, we drop $30. We pick up the one tree. Now, since it's only me. And my little brother isn't there, and I don't want to exactly say, okay, Mom, I'll pull the chariot, you carry the tree. I'm carrying the tree. And I managed to pick it up, and I start walking along Bloor. Now, Bloor's a pretty busy street, so there's lots of people going and coming to and from and all that stuff. And I was getting a lot of looks. Now, combined with the beard and everything, and I was wearing a toque, and I had like a ski jacket on and stuff like that, I was looking a bit like a lumberjack. It was pretty wonderful, actually. I was like, I would walk past cars, and the cars would like stop faster than I'd ever seen cars stop for me before. So that was pretty cool. I was thinking to myself, you know what? Maybe you don't want to mess with a guy who's probably carrying a tree who could probably throw it through your windshield if you hit him. So that was a pretty fun feeling. But when I took a stop in front of the bank because my mom needed to do some banking, I got talking with somebody who was there, and she had mentioned that the neighborhood that was like just down the street, like 10 minutes away from my house, was still without power. Now, keeping that in mind, I walked home, and I had my mom with me, obviously, and I carried the tree most of the way. There was a portion where we tried putting one end of the tree on the chariot, and I was carrying the other end, but that ended up hurting her wrist or something, so we nixed that idea pretty quickly. But I took this tree, and I put it next to the house. I let it sit outside for a little bit. I hucked it all the way home, and because I'm sick, if you guys hadn't noticed, I got the scarf and the plugged nose and everything. With that physical exertion, I passed out for the next like 3 or 4 hours, easy, flat, no questions asked, and that was the big part of my day. But while I was asleep, and then after I woke up, and before I went to sleep and everything, I was thinking about what the woman said, with the neighborhood that was still out of commission. And I remembered that, I've got other friends that are still out of commission, and I've got other people who are close to me, like Fast Fox, my girlfriend, who only just got power back today. So, to keep this in perspective, I've had power the entire time. Like, it didn't even flicker. I've been incredibly lucky, and this got me thinking about all the stuff that I'm lucky to have and everything. And I just wanted to thank a few people, and I wanted to thank a lot of people. So here comes the sappy part. If the tree wasn't sappy enough, like, you should see the gloves, like, they were covered in the stuff. It was crazy. But here comes the sappy part. So I want to start off with thanking my family. I wanted to say extra special thank yous to every one of them individually. My mom for letting me live at her place and everything, pretty much free. I don't know why. I haven't really earned it. I feel like yes, I'm her son, but like I haven't had a steady, good-paying job in a while, and it's been frustrating trying to find it at all. You get really disenfranchised with the whole idea really quickly. So yeah, it's hard to find a job, and especially next year it's gonna be difficult. So I just want to say thank you to you, Mom, for being there as a place where I could, take refuge, gather my strength, regain my courage, and then keep going out because I need it sometimes really badly. I wanted to say thank you to my dad, um, because although I feel like I keep putting roadblocks in the relationship and stuff, and because of just stuff that happens, sometimes we don't get along, but I really feel indebted to you in a big way for pushing me through school and through wanting the best for me and out of me, um, in the best way you know how. So thank you, Dad, for always being there for me and for pushing me forward and for always wanting to do better. That's really important. I want to thank both my brothers, specifically as well, Sebastian and Julian, because without them, I wouldn't have had nearly the ability to do what I've come to accomplish so far in my life without them. They've always been there. Like when I was little, my parents divorced, and I was between houses a lot. The only thing that was constant during that time of my life were my brothers, and I just wanted to say thank you guys, because without you there would have been no way that I would have turned out nearly as stable or as well developed as I have been today. Weird way of putting it, but I love you both, and I love that we can talk and everything, that there's no fighting between us. And that's the theme that I have with most of my family. Extended families on both sides get along with great. And just my brothers and I talk fine. We get along well with both of our parents. There's no infighting, there's no squabbling, there's no nothing. And not every family is like that. And I wanted to say that I'm really lucky to have you guys, because not everybody has what I have. So thank you so much for giving me that that rare and elusive thing that is a family that I can be proud of. I wanted to say thank you to another family, actually, in particular, to Fast Fox. You and your entire family have been super supportive of everything too. Like everything that I've needed food and stuff, you guys have provided. If I ever needed a place to stay, you guys are there. If I ever needed emotional support, you guys are there. Like your mom and your dad and you and your brother and your extended family, with your grandma and your grandpa and your aunt and your uncle and your two cousins. Like it's craziness. And I just want to say thank you so much for literally everything that you guys have done. And an extra special thank you to Fast Fox herself, because she lives with me and puts up with me on a daily basis. And although we've got, whatever time we have left, I just want to say thank you, because the time that I've had has been wonderful. And I've learned a ton so far. So let's keep that one going for as long as we can. But between different career goals and everything between the two of us, it's interesting. We'll see what happens, but no matter what happens, I still care for you. Just know that, please. Okay. Then I wanted to thank my friends, because not everybody has a lot of them, and not everyone has the quality of friends that I do, and I managed to have a lot of both, apparently. I have all my friends from here back home, and I'm really lucky to have you guys. Just like Rob, Zach, Chris, Pat, Liam, Ben, Nat. Every one of you guys has been wonderful to me. And I know I've missed a bunch of people, like Heather, again, you, and but like so many people that I know have been excellent friends for me. And I just want to say thank you so much for being that for me, for being people that I could talk to, laugh with, and all that stuff whenever I needed that kind of emotional support. So thank you guys, because seriously, you guys you've made me a much happier person just by you being around when I need you. And I hope that I'm doing the same for you guys, especially you, Zach, right now. Zach, by the way, is a musical genius as far as I'm concerned. The guy loves the stuff, lives and breathes it on a level that I haven't. And right now he's got a bit of an interesting situation with his living, which is to be expected at a certain point in everyone's life, but to be kind of foisted into it the way it has been, it's rough. So anytime you need me, buddy, I'm here. And I wanted to say thank you for all being around, because not everybody has guys like you and girls like you around. I want to put out a couple of other names: Drew, Steve, Ryan, you guys from the castle. Like, without you guys, I would not have been happy at all. Seriously, I would not have been able to make it through school as far as I have. So thank you guys for everything. And again, I wanted to say just how thankful I am to have you guys around. Finally, I think I've gone through family. I think I've gone through friends. I've gone through love and everything. But I wanted to go ahead and take one last stop of sappiness. I want to say thank you to everybody who's watching this. Everybody who watches my videos. Everybody who, does anything with them. Who enjoys it at all. Same goes for my Twitches and all that stuff. I don't know how you guys manage to put up with those streams, by the way. Seriously, there's something wrong that happens every single fucking time. It's unbelievable. Like, there's the point where I went all Voltar, there's the lag, there's the audio desync, and just, it's nuts. It's every single time. And I don't know how you guys put up with it, but thank you. For being, like, the best tiny community ever. Seriously, like, we don't have that many subscribers. I'm looking at YouTube right now, and we've got a community that's about 1,489 people strong, which is small in the grand scheme of things. Like, it's never going to be the size of Nerd Cubed or Markiplier or Uber Hacks or Nova or anything like that. It's not going to be a PewDiePie by any stretch. I have no delusions of grandeur. This is going to be a small channel for as long as it's a channel. And I wanted to say thank you so much for making it as strong as it is, because not every small channel can say that they've raised $600+ for charity and that they want to raise more. Not every channel can kind of just, say, hey, I've got a community of people that is awesome. And that's a lot of people. 1,000, like, when you think about it, 1,400, almost 1,500 people is a huge amount. You can't imagine a number bigger than 10 really easily, and imagining 15,000 is impossible. So I just wanted to, 1,500 is impossible. So I just wanted to say thank you, because not everybody has that, to support them, to push them, to make them want to do better, at stuff that they want to do. So thank you guys. And an extra special thanks to the guys at Ronimo for helping promote me and all that stuff, and for being game developers that actually really enjoy their game, and really want to make it better, and all that stuff, by helping out the people that love their game rather than just helping themselves out. It's a wonderful thing. I'm really thankful to be part of that kind of community as well, which is great. Despite how weird and quirky we can be, I think we're a pretty awesome little community. So that's all the thanks I really wanted to send out. Just remember, guys, happy holidays. If anything I said tonight made you feel sad or sorry or anything, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to say thank you to a lot of people. I didn't know how else to do it. And there's a lot of people I missed out that I should mention right now. Like Ishida Tsuki or NASA, Weasel, Dr. Fez, like a bunch of other people who have either gifted me games or always talked to me or always, made me feel better after what I felt was a big screw up or something like that. Like, you guys have been wonderful. And I want to toss out another thank you to you guys. And again, I don't want to make anyone feel bad about this. I just wanted to remind myself more than anybody that I am extremely lucky to have all of this, because without all this, I'd be screwed. And, it's a scary thought to think how just interconnected everything is, and that it's not all about me having done all this, because it's not. It really isn't. This life is only made possible because people have helped me through it. And I feel like a lot of people forget that. and when they do, it has painful repercussions. So I'm trying not to forget that ever. So again, thank you, every single one of you who's helped me in my life. Um, yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I always like talking to you guys. I'll try to talk to you guys more often. Honestly, this is it's cathartic and therapeutic, really. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm really sad that these vlogs end up always being sad, mopey things, but I don't know. My life's kind of tough right. Is tough in a sense right now. So, um, I'm gonna mopey stuff happens sometimes. It's just how life is. You guys take it easy. Love you lots. Happy holidays. If I don't see you before then, have a happy New Year's. Later, everybody.